tap, tap, boom, boom. Tap, tap, dark clouds. Tap, tap, damp air. Tap, tap, cold drops of rain. Dot hair. Everybody shake the rain off your hair. Shake the rain. Street carts appear. Umbrellas here. Everybody buy your umbrellas. Tap, 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 tap. Kaboom! Boom! Tap, 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 boom, boom, crackle, boom. Got a storm, big storm in bloom, here soon. Uh-oh, look at all those raindrops. Sky grumbles, rain tumbles. Big weather, you'd better get under umbrella. Boom, boom. That's right, slam, bang, hold tight to umbrella. Wind whirls, helter-skelter, boom, boom. Look, and even the car is splashing there. Tap, tap, tappity, tap, tap. Slap feet, shoes, flap. Feet wetter, you better go down underground where the water can't get you. You betcha. Look, they're going to go down the stairs, down underground. Oh, no, now harder, now faster. Big rain, side blaster. Oh, my goodness, he's even using a newspaper to cover his head. The subway is sheltered. Boom, boom. Downstairs we wait. Folks congregate. We squeeze. Whose feet and knees are these? Look, even the dogs are coming downstairs. Hey, hey, watch spray. We get more wet. Can everybody go? Shuttles. There we go. See the big fellow with a tiny umbrella? That's yellow. Tappity tap, boom, boom. One girl is all fancy. She's late for dancing. Can't wait. Fast dash after the lightning flash. She's going to her dance class in the rain. The storm above makes friends out of strangers. We laugh under cover at thunder and danger. Look, this guy, he's sharing his pizza with everybody. That's nice. And this guy is sharing some music. A tall lady with a poodle sees a kid with no umbrella and hands hers over. No words, just a smile as her hello. Two friends descend huddled close from weather. Wet sides, smiles wide. Together is better. Storm ending soon. No tap, no boom. Outside, clear light. Bright afternoon. We race upstairs and shake the drops off of our hair. Everybody shake your hair again. Everybody shake your hair. Look up, we cry. A surprise in the sky. Yay! What is it? A rainbow. Yay! Now people scatter through puddle and splatter. We wave goodbye, so long. Keep dry.
Here's how the city looks. You see the rain coming down? And there's two people in this book. This is one of them. And this is the other one in their windows of their apartments. Rain. How does that person's face look? And rain. There's how those two people are feeling about the rain. One of them is grumpy about the rain, and the other one is excited about the rain. Here's the grumpy guy. Nasty galoshes. That's another word for like rain boots. Nasty galoshes. Blasted overcoat. There goes my hair. I'm going to squish it down because of the hat. Is it raining cats and dogs? It's raining frogs and pollywogs. Hippity hop. So here's how the two people are feeling. Grumpy, not grumpy. Good morning, sir. Hardly. Dang puddle. Good morning, young man. Ribbit. Enjoy your paper. Just more bad news. And I don't know if you can see on this page, this is the grumpy guy's face, and other people are starting to feel a little grumpy too. Like this person selling newspapers was trying to say something nice, and he wasn't very nice back. And look. How are you, Mr. Frog? Hoppity hoppity hop. So this happy face is making this person feel happy too. Finally, we're here. This is called the Rain or Shine Cafe. Today it's rain. So they're both going to the same place, even though they came from different places. They're going to the same cafe. Coffee, black. Was that a polite way to ask for coffee? No. Cocoa and cookies, please. Did you hear that word, please? Here's a grumpy face. Here's a grumpy person coming to serve him, feeling a little sad. Yum! Delicious! Watch out! Sorry! Ribbit? Frog's offering the grumpy guy a cookie. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I always read this page wrong. I always read it wrong. Watch out! Sorry! It goes this way. It's confusing. They bumped into each other getting their coats on. And then all this time, little Frog Kid is feeling happy. And now Frog Kid is feeling a little sad because that wasn't very polite, was it? Is it polite to say watch out to somebody when you bump into them? No, you can say excuse me or sorry. And then instead of being grumpy, Frog Kid decides to give the grumpy guy a cookie. And look, he left his hat behind. What would you do if you found something that somebody dropped? Frog Kid's gonna pick it up and take it outside the door. Hey, wait! You? Kid's imitating, see? Put the grumpy guy's hat on. But look, his face changed. How do you think he's feeling? He's taking his hat back. And then he says, that one too. Mine? He's trying it on. And then they trade back. Ribbit? Yum! And now they're both smiling, and all the people on this page are smiling. Maybe not everybody would be feeling happy just because somebody is being nice to them, but it doesn't hurt, does it? Welcome back, sir. Ribbit. The end.
Splish splash, sidewalk dash. Oh no, they're walking outside and it's raining and they don't have their raincoats on. Wiggle worm, 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 wiggle squirm, worm weather. Everybody wiggle. It's worm weather. Coat, hat, rain goes splat. Boots jump. Old tree stump. Look, here's all the worms, and the worms are coming out. Big stomp, puddle swamp, mud. Ah! Uh-oh. Belly flop. No, almost. I think the grown-up kept him from going belly flop into the mud. That would have been gross. Oh, dark cloud, because some clouds are white, but sometimes rain clouds could be so dark they're gray, and even this one looks black. Very loud. Kaboom! Bright flash! Thunder crash! Quick, race! Pizza place! Drip dry. Pizza pie. Sun pops. Drizzle stops. Birds fly. Rainbow sky. Run and sing. Playground swing. Worm, worm. Wiggle, squirm. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. It's worm weather. Yep. All the worms. I think there's worms popping out all over. Once upon the sky, there were 3 powers. 1, 2, 3. There who ruled the earth from mighty towers. Actually, this is one we didn't talk about. First one is wind, whose anger ruled the air and could topple anything anywhere. Everybody pretend to have wind, and we go, shh. And then there was rain, whose power brought water down with all its grief and could make things drown. Everybody pretend to be rain. Rain falling down. And then there was sun, whose joy ruled the light and could bring always hope beyond the night. Everybody make a big sun. Make a big sun over your head. Let's see. I'm trying to do it. There we go. With a big sun with both our hands. Oh, you know what? There's a couple more people. Let me admit that. Okay. So there's wind and there's rain and there's sun. And one day a shepherd was fast asleep upon a hill with her flock of sheep around her. Let's see, here's all the sheep around her, and here is the shepherd, and she has a nice red hat. Wind bet, as the shepherd took her nap, that it could make her lose her cap. It thinks that the wind thinks that it can make her lose her cap, maybe by blowing it off of her head or something. So, blowing angry gusts of air, wind howled and howled, both far and near. Everybody make big, strong wind. But holding on, unafraid, the shepherd waited for the wind to fade. The wind is making her, actually, she's making her hold her hat on instead of blowing it off. Then rain came down and tried to soak. With pounding water her cap and her cloak. Wow, that's just pounding down. And tears powered down and made a flood, but the shepherd smiled and danced in the mud. Have you ever gone out to dance in the rain? It's kind of cold around here to be dancing in the rain. Okay, then behind a cloud peeked a gentle sun, whose light beamed down on everyone. Shepherd smiled and began to sweat, and wind and rain lost the bet. So why did she take off her hat?
Because it was hot.
That's right, because the sun made her hot. With a passing morning storm, she laughed her cap off as she got warm. That's right. So the sun won the bet. Wind and rain then humbly bowed to the joyful light behind the cloud. As the three looked down upon the scene, the hills and valleys still turned green. The shepherd smiled at the setting sun, for she knew in her heart that the earth had won.